up and welcome to chest and back day. I am wearing two mics. I'm trying to figure out my new camera, so if angles are weird, if I'm looking weird, just ignore that today. I'm going to go over moves and then we're going to get warmed up and we're going to get started. If this is your first workout with me, I'm so excited that you are here. Do not be nervous. I'm going to go over the moves beforehand. I'm going to go over them as soon as we get ready to do them. You're going to be fine, I promise. The first block, so we have 5 moves and 5 moves. We're going to do 45-second moves with a 15-second rest in between. So we're going to do 5 moves, take a break, 5 moves, take a break, and then do that one more time, okay? We're starting on the ground with chest press. Any chest move that you do, I want you to roll your shoulders down and back, stick your chest out like this. You do want a little bit of an arch in your back as you're on the ground. You want to stick your chest out like this. That's what I'm looking for, okay? We're not here, we are here. So like you're going to push your shoulder blades into the mat, and then you're going to push up and down. So for chest press, everything's in line with your chest, arms, elbows, wrists, everything's in line with your chest. You're not by your face, you're not by your belly. You are here. So roll those shoulders down and back. Exhale as you push up to the ceiling, and then elbows come back out. You are strong. You can take up space. So you're not here. You are here. Strong, taking up space. Okay? Then we are going to do flies. So still on our back. Hands are here. You're again going to have your shoulders rolled down and back. Exhale, take your elbows to the ground and then squeeze back together. So you want a little bend in those elbows. You don't want locked arms. So you're going to take your elbows to the ground, squeeze back together. Then we're going to switch to low press. So here's your normal chest press. We're going to switch to low, which I'm just taking my elbows down to my sides. I'm going to exhale, push up and down. You're going to get the lower part of your chest, but your hands are here. Elbows are to the side. Then we're going to do low flies. This one you need to decrease for. You're going to make a V with those dumbbells. Exhale, drop the hands to your hips, and then inhale, squeeze back together. Exhale, drop, inhale, squeeze back together. Then we are going to stand up for bent over rows. So we're going to do doubles today. So little bend in those knees, shift your hips back, belly button to spine. Weights are here. You're going to exhale, pull, and squeeze your shoulder blades together as you pull those weights back to your hips, and then drop. Pull and squeeze and drop. You're not doing this and like notice how I'm dropping my chest, arching my back. We're not doing that. And we are not going to be, sorry, I'm like, there's too much for me to focus on today. Make sure the lights are figuring out. You're not going to be doing anything with your head. You're not going to be doing this with your neck. Everything, pull and release. Then we're going to take a break. Then you're going to need a chair. If like the only option that you have is the couch, that's fine, but don't like get comfy because you don't want to hurt your back. So you're going to sit on the edge, sit up tall, belly button to spine. We're going to do seated single arm rows. So palms are facing up, your weights are here, push, pull, push, pull. When you do this, you're not turning, so you're not rotating. You're push and pull, using all of your back muscles. Then we're going to do pull apart. So we do these at the beginning with a band. If you have a band, you can do them with a band. If not, you can do them with dumbbells. Hands go up, or if this is your first time, maybe don't even touch dumbbells, just get used to the move. Hands go up, roll your shoulders down and back. You're using this muscle right here. So when everybody's like, oh, I have a lot of fat right here on the top of my bra, that's the muscle you have to strengthen. So hands go up, belly button to spine. You're going to big exhale as you do it, pull apart like you're trying to rip it apart, bring it back together, pull apart, bring it back together, okay? Then we're going to do scoop flies. So I prefer to do one at a time. You can alternate, but I like to do one at a time. So roll your shoulders down and back. Your dumbbell is here. You're going to have a bend in that arm. You're not curling, so that means you're not bending that elbow anymore. You are scooping your hand out and away from your body. So scoop out and back, just like this, scoop. I like to take my other fingers and put it on that muscle so that I can feel my chest moving. Then we're going to do neutral grip back flies. This means that our grip stays the same the entire time, so we're not rotating those hands at all. So little bend in your knees, shift your hips back, belly button to spine. You are here, open, squeeze your shoulder blades, and drop. So same thing like we did with bent over rows. Not moving, not chicken bobbing here. Everything stays. Exhale. As you lift, squeeze your shoulder blades, and drop. Then we're going to do seated arrows. So have a seat again on the edge, sit up tall, belly button to spine. Your weights are here. You are going to exhale as you lift and make an arrow in front of your chest. You do not want to go above your nose, but focus on chest. This is where a mirror comes in super handy because I can see where my hands are going. But you do not want to be going up like this. That's too high. It's going to be more shoulders. You want to be in your chest. Exhale over your chest and drop. The way to get this into your chest more is to roll those shoulders down and back, and your chest is still stuck out, okay? Then we have 2 finisher moves, and then we're done. Well, other than our arm moves at the end. We're gonna do in and out punches. So 1 dumbbell here, roll your shoulders, down and back, belly button and spine, little in and out, all for your chest. So I always say go out until you feel your chest pull, and then pull it back in. So out and pull. And then we're gonna do supinated wide rows. So like the bent over rows at the beginning, the only difference is your palms are facing out. So you're here, pulling the waist back to your hips, squeeze your shoulder blades, and drop. Exhale it up. You ready to get warmed up? If you have a band, grab it. If not, grab a towel, grab a sweatshirt, roll it up, plant those feet, belly button to spine, hands go overhead, pull apart, squeeze, and release. And then stand tall, dip to one side, and back up and dip to the other. All right, now we're going forward and back. So go as far back as you can go and forward. Okay, I want you to go back halfway and then little pulses right here. Squeezing your chest and your back. Little pulses. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started for time purposes. That's all the we use all the muscles we need. So go ahead and meet me on the ground. 45-second moves, 15-second rest. We are starting with here. If you miss warm up, chest press, flies, low press, low flies, standing bent over rows. Okay, we're doing 45-second moves, 15-second rest in between. Go ahead and lay back, grab those dumbbells. Roll your shoulders down back. Put those shoulder blades on the mat. We have 10 seconds to start. So roll those shoulders down and back. Elbows are out to the side. Everything is in line with your chest. We ready? Let's go. Exhale up. And then elbows come back down. Slow and control it. You don't let those weights control you. You control the weight. You are not married to the weights that you have in your hands. At any point, if you need to decrease, do so. Three, 2, and take your rest. Okay, switching to flies. So grab those dumbbells. Lay back down. Roll your shoulders down and back. Hands go up. Put a little bend in those elbows. We ready? Let's go. Exhale. Elbows to the ground. Squeeze back together. Big exhales. Squeeze back together. Slow and control here. You got this. Ten seconds. And take your rest. Okay, switching to low flies here. So just like we did for chest press a second ago, you're just dropping those elbows down by your sides. So grab those weights, roll your shoulders down and back. You might want to tuck your chin to your chest a little bit, and then exhale it up, control it down. You're going to get the lower part of your chest. 5, and rest. Okay, decrease for low flies, and then we are up for bent over rows. So roll those shoulders down and back again, shoulder blades to the mat, hands go above your chest in a V. Now let's exhale, drop to your hips, squeeze back together. Take your elbows to the ground, not your hands. You want a little bend in those elbows. If you feel like your upper body is coming off and you feel like your chest is not controlling it, decrease your weight or even do no weight so you do not hurt yourself. I'm using 8 pounds for reference of how light I go. So especially if this is one of your first workouts, I maybe suggest going very light. This is one that I feel like I can't go heavier on because I lose my form and I risk injury. Always better to decrease instead of get injured. 3, 2, rest. Okay, stand up. You have 15 seconds. Pause if you need more time. We're doing bent over rows. So you need 2 dumbbells. We're going to get a break after this move. So a little bend in those knees. Shift your hips back. Belly button to spine. Ready? Pull those weights back. Squeeze your shoulder blades and drop. Exhale up. Drop. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Three, 2, rest. Whew. Okay, you're on a break here. Minute and a half break. Even if you're not out of breath, you're not sweating, your muscles need that time to recover. So take the break. Next up, seated single arm rows. Push and pull. Pull apart. Scoop flies. Neutral grip, back flies, and then seated arrows. We're going to make that arrow. Okay? Grab a drink. Especially if you struggle with your water. 3 chugs down the hatch in this break. That's going to help you make sure you get your water in. If you are intimidated by these chest moves, please don't be. It took me a little bit and a lot of practice to start finally feeling it in my chest. So if you're like, I am not feeling it in my chest, don't be discouraged. Don't let it discourage you because it takes a little bit of practice to figure out where your shoulders need to be that you feel it the best, okay? And as always, if you need help, let me know. Grab your weight for seated single arm press. So sit on the edge, sit up tall, roll those shoulders down and back. Belly button is fine. Now lift those weights. Now push, pull, push, pull. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, pull aparts are next. If you have a band and you would prefer to do it with your band, that's great. If this is one of your first workouts and you were using a towel as a banding, use that towel or that sweatshirt. Get used to the move before you put weight there. Ready? Hands go up, roll those shoulders down and back, belly button to spine. Now exhale and release. Big exhale so your core is tight. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, scoop flies, 1 dumbbell, or if you prefer to alternate, you can grab 2. I like to go 1 at a time. Roll those shoulders down and back. I take my 2 fingers, put them on that muscle. It's like right where your sternum is. I think that's the word for your bone there. That muscle right where they connect. Your pecs connect. So belly button to spine. Exhale. Scoop it away from your body. It's not a curl. It's a scoop. Switch if you're not alternating. My hands look weird because I got so many mics today. Figured I was due to get my camera working. But I can already tell that I don't like the angle at it, so I'm going to play with it, but I'm more worried about my sound. 2, rest. Okay, neutral grip, back flies. Okay, little bend in those knees. Shift your hips back. Belly button to spine. Your neck stays neutral. Open, squeeze your shoulder blades. Ten seconds. 3, and rest. Okay, seated arrows, 2 dumbbells, lightweight. I'm going with 8s again. Grab your chair, sit on the edge, sit up tall, belly button to spine. I like to put my thumbs on the side of the dumbbell. Now roll your shoulders down and back, stick that chest out. Exhale, make that arrow in front of your chest, and then control it down. Don't just let gravity take your hands down. You're missing 50% of the move if you're just letting your hands drop. Ten seconds. 3, and rest. Okay, break here. We're back to the top doing all that one more time. Make sure your weights are on both sides of the mat so they're easy to grab. This is your first workout. I hope you're enjoying it. Sometimes I talk through it, sometimes I don't. Depends on, sometimes I feel led to speak about things. And sometimes I'm just quiet, and you just never know what we're getting until we get started. Me either. Make sure you're getting your water in. Best thing you can get after your workout is some protein. Protein shakes are always super beneficial right after. Replenish those glycogen stores, help rebuild those muscle fibers. If you are seasoned, think about this first round. Can you increase it all? Or you feel like you gave it your all in what you had? Let's go ahead and get set up. Roll those shoulders down and back. Elbows are out to the sides. Ready? Go. Exhale it up. You are strong. You can take up space. Let's go. 5, and rest. Switch into flies. If you ever get where your hair is in your way, like I can feel my head slipping, then drop your weights and do not risk hurting your neck. Take your hair out, get it out of your way. It's never okay. Neck injuries are the absolute worst to deal with. So go ahead and start if you're on flies. I just had to take my hair out because it's not worth a neck injury. Hands go up, exhale as you take those elbows to the ground, squeeze back together. Three, 2, rest. Okay, low flies. Drop those weights, get a little rest. This is where your elbows are down by your sides. Pick up those weights, re-roll those shoulders in and back, tuck your chin to your chest a little bit. Ready? Exhale it up and down. Okay, one more. And take your rest. Decrease for low flies. Ready? Roll the shoulders down and back. Hands go up, make that V. Let's go. Exhale, hands to the, or elbows to the ground by your hips. Squeeze back together. Exhale down your hips. Squeeze back together. Give me one more. All right. Up for bent over rows, then a break. Take your time getting up. You have 15 seconds. Ready? Little bend in those knees. Shift your hips back. Belly button to spine. Ready? Squeeze your shoulder blades and drop. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Keep that core tight. Belly button to spine here. Ten seconds. 3, 2, rest. Got another break here. We got our next 5 moves. You're gonna need your chair again. 3 chugs of water down the hatch. Get your water in today. We still have like 45 seconds. I was getting antsy. Don't mind me. I've had this camera for literally 6 months. And I could never figure out the audio. I was sounded like my hands were over top of the microphone the whole time. It I think I might have figured it out, but I was not testing it without having a backup. So that's why I'm like trying to figure out all these colors and lights and angles. And I can see in my camera, I do not like that angle. So we're going to have to figure that out. But that's why I'm like jumbled today, because I feel like my brain is overwhelmed with things to focus on. Okay, roll those shoulders down and back, sit on the edge, sit up tall, belly button to spine, push and pull. Ready? Let's go. Lift those hands up, push, pull. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. You don't want them up at your ears. It's gonna hurt your neck. I've had a neck injury before. It is one of the worst pains I've ever had in my life. That's why I'm so passionate about making sure that your form is correct before you ever touch heavier weights, because injuries are not fun to deal with. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, pull apart. Again, if this is your first time, maybe you don't touch weights, use a band if you have it, or your towel. Or if you felt like that was like too easy, then maybe you can grab some light dumbbells. Don't hurt your neck. It's not worth it, especially in the beginning. Hands go up, roll those shoulders down and back. Belly button to spine. Exhale, pull them apart, and release. Ten seconds. 3, 2, rest. Okay, scoop flies, one at a time, or alternate, whatever you prefer. Roll those shoulders down and back. Fingers on that muscle if you're going one at a time. Ready? Belly button to spine. Exhale, lift. Go ahead and switch. Three, 2, rest. Neutral grip back flies. 2 dumbbells. A little bend in those knees. Shift your hips back. Belly button to spine. Keep that neck in line the whole time. Ready? Let's go. Exhale up, squeeze your shoulder blades. Ten. 3, and rest. Okay, seated arrows. Grab a chair. Sit on the edge. Sit up tall. Belly button to spine. Hands to the sides, thumbs around the edge of the dumbbell. Roll your shoulders down and back. Exhale, lift, and drop. Everything's in line with your chest. You're not going up past your nose. You're feeling a pulling in your neck. Decrease or drop weights altogether. Three, two, whew. Okay. You need one dumbbell. We're going 30 seconds for in and out punches. I'll give you your 15-second rest. Roll those shoulders down and back. Belly button to spine. You're about belly button height with this dumbbell. Ready? Little and now tuck your chin to your chest just a little bit. Go out till you feel your chest and then pull it straight back. In and out. Keep going. All right. Now you need 2 dumbbells. We're going to do supinated wide rows. So flip your palms, little bend in those knees. Shift your hips back. Belly button to spine. Ready? Pulls back to your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Keep squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop them. Okay, the end of every workout in a whole month, we do the same 5 moves at 10 reps each. This one happens to be arms. So I know your arms are probably already tired. We're going to get through it. It's going to be okay. Start with hammer curls. So palms face your body the whole time, up and down. You're not swinging, so we're not here. If you feel like you're swinging, go stand in front of a wall. And if those elbows hit the wall as you go back, that means you're swinging. So grab your dumbbells, roll your shoulders down and back. Squeeze in those armpits, belly button to spine. 10 reps. Okay, next up is tricep kickbacks. You are here, pushing the weight up to the ceiling. Again, you're not swinging. You are controlling it with your triceps with the back of your arms. A little bend in those knees. Shift your hips back. Belly button and spine. You're here, 10 reps. Squeeze those triceps. Okay, next up is W's. When you are looking in the mirror, roll those shoulders down and back. Your hands are going out like a W. Belly button and spine. Exhale as you go out. 10 reps. Whew. Okay, 2 more moves. Flat curls. Palms face the way that you were looking. Roll those shoulders down and back. Squeezing your armpits. Belly button and spine. Up and down. 10 reps. Okay, last move, bent over, rear delt. So you're in this bent over position. You're gonna, hands go out, flick your wrist back. All one swift motion. You're gonna get the back part of your shoulder, control it down. If you're just letting your hands fall with gravity, you're missing 50% of the move. So don't waste your time. A little bend in your knees, shift your hips back. Belly button to spine. Are we ready? 10 reps. And done. Solid workout today. You are strong. I'm so proud of you for showing up today. You are an inspiration. The world's a better place because you're in it. Love you guys. Have the best day.